Moto 1 winner, Easton Graves. Supermini 2, Moto 2 up next. Dirty 100 points on the table.
That's the man to beat. Easton Graves has been dominant fast when things go his way. Has had some bad luck in his other Supermini class, but this is the one he's focused now on grabbing the championship. And he's got that red gear. He said for a reason he's out for blood this week. We have noticed, as Megawatt said, a little more brashness from a lot of riders on the podium.
I love it.
And a welcome Wes Kane up here to the tower as well.
Yes, sir.
Supermini, it's all on the line right now.
This is one right here. Easton Graves needs to get ahead and get it done. There's Tace Morgan sitting next to him. And let's see, Easton Graves kind of like, what, about 4 or 5 in from the inside gate. Got a good shot there. And we're going to see how this one unfolds. And then this is the last of the second round of motos.
Yeah.
Then we're going to get into race number 1,
Handing out
third round.
Yep.
This is when the hardware goes out.
Yep, it'll be a B class up for the third moto after this. Jackson Vick was second in Moto 1. Third went to Elliott Boucher. Fourth, Cash Anderson, and fifth, Maddox Temmerman. This is a deep class that has put on some great racing so far this week. Scan to download that Prospect app, learn a little more about these riders. There's tons of features there. And if you're racing yourself, you'll learn a lot of stats and data on your own racing that can help. But it's all locked in right now. Revs are up, gate down. Second moto of Supermini 2, 13-16.
And Graves gets off to a good start there. Let's watch them as they head down. Out of the first turn, everybody looks good, lock and loaded in there. They're going to head down into the story. There he is. Tatum Labia is going to end up with the whole shot. Rider number 17 of the Husqvarna. There they go down 20 miles of bad, long short shoot.
Long short shoot.
Not rough yet.
No, you just wait.
Nice and smooth for those guys out there. This is kind of like a even playing field right now for these guys, Jason.
I'll tell you, regardless if the track is rough or smooth, Easton Graves is going to be a problem. And he's already taken the lead from Leba. And look at that trademark red gear. He is already rolling out on this field. Easton Graves in the back.
There they go into Storyland out there. We're going to pick them up. Easton Graves, Leba, Anderson, Milhorn, Hawk, Krieglow, Thompson, Jackson Vick. He got him a moto win yesterday. Gomia, De Jong, and Ryder Lane. Those guys are all in the top 10. A couple of guys that need to go to work. There is the 89 of Tace Morgan. We got him clocked in 27th right now. He is going to have to go to work.
Yeah, one rider to watch is going to be that 70 of Vick. He's in 8th place right now. See the orange helmet? That's him. He was second in Moto 1. Going to be tough to get up there and challenge Graves in this one if Graves rides smart and smooth up front, but he at least wants to put a little pressure on mathematically, get as far forward as he can to at least make it close going into Moto 3, because Graves has done what he needed to do. He got out front, didn't hole shot, but quickly took the lead before they got to that long short shoot.
Hey!
And here's your battle. You got Leba, Anderson, Hawk, Milhorn, and more.
Cut some good lines in. You can see them inside, outside. Guys being able to go where they want right now and cutting some good lines. Got some of the best Supermini pilots in the world right there. So you're not going to get no kind of washout lines. These guys are cutting excellent lines in there. The 450B guys ought to be pretty happy going in there after these guys get out there and cut these lines in that track. There they go.
Perfect.
They buzz the Yamaha mechanics area and head into the woods.
17 of Leba under pressure from Cash Anderson, Sam Hawk, and more. Yeah, you mentioned the lines. I don't know how many people have been watching. It is excellent. Phil Nicoletti and Zach Osborne in their show that has no name. They gave a breakdown of racing yesterday morning. High level thinking from riders who have raced thousands of times. They both knew that they were going to go outside in the turn after the 10 Commandments because they knew there was a Supermini moto before them. And they're like, the Superminis, that inside rut is going to be so deep and so tight because they're Supermini ruts,
right, that
we're going to have to go outside. That inside's not going to work for us on 450s because they're like, we're second moto of the day. Superminis are first. High-level thinking from those guys.
And they've been there. Wow. They've all come through the Supermini ranks, so they know what is going to be there.
And then in addition, they're like, we also know when we get to the sand, every Supermini is going to go inside. That dozer berm is going to be fresh for us. Lap one, hit the outside. That's the kind of knowledge that these guys are bringing. They know what races are there before them, how that's going to change the lines for them, and they adapt.
That's what I call next level.
We talk
next
about
level.
Information, resources. These guys are using every bit of it.
It is incredible.
It never crossed my mind about the inside rut.
Well, When
Never
you talk
crossed my
about
mind.
those
They
two
got a
guys
short
there,
wheelbase.
they're a
Yep.
walking, talking Rolodex.
That's right. Of the knowledge they have.
Not an encyclopedia, a Rolodex.
Watch it. Go to their Instagram. Watch. It's like 8 minutes long. You will learn more about motocross in that 8 minutes than any other 8 minutes about what they ate, how they warmed up. They tried to figure out a new procedure for packing their gates.
Oh, my gosh.
And the AMA said, hey, you can't do that. And Zacho says, show me in the rule book. And they're like, hold on. And they're like, all right, we'll let you do it for now. They have every single little aspect dialed after 30-some years of racing.
Yeah, that's just incredible to me. You know, back in the day, no traction device, no whole shot device, no this. You tap it down just a little bit, and whoever raced before you, you made a new berm. You made a new corner.
Yeah, exactly. It was something about how they were kicking the sawdust out of the way or something.
Right.
That they say, because the sawdust is new on the start. So they already, by their second moto, had figured out, what if we packed a gate like this? And the AMA's like, you can't do that. And they're like, show me where it says
Who
that.
said?
Osborne said right there, as packing his gate, show me where it says it in the rule book. That's these guys maximizing every little thing.
And read and know the handbook like no tomorrow.
Incredible. Nothing illegal about what they did. It's just you really learn how the guys that, when you race for money for a long, long time, you put no detail left on the table.
And if you don't have a rule book in your pocket or nearby, just call Mike Bonacci. He'll tell you what the rules are, and I love it. That guy, absolutely plethora of information when it comes to the rules. I love it.
Rider on the roll here is Jackson Vick. We had him, about 8th on the first lap in the West?
He was down. He was down quite a bit. I'm watching Tace Morgan as well starting to move up. 21st. He's got 15 good minutes out there. Anything is possible now. It's the morning moto. Anything can happen.
I got to give credit to these riders. We've seen a couple of these morning motos when it's pretty wet and slick. Guys going down all over the place. Maybe they're a little younger than Osborne and Nicoletti, but I think they got it figured out this morning. We have not seen nearly as many tip-overs and washouts in this first moto this morning. I know everybody's got the adrenaline flowing early in the day like this. Jackson Vick, outside line. The disrespect.
Exactly.
Cash Anderson said, no. You don't pass me around the outside.
Cash Anderson working hard up there. There they are out there. It's going to be Graves, Anderson, Vick, check in. Hawk, Bowser, Leba. We're looking for Thomason, De Jong, Nagasaka, and Krieglo moves up into 8th. So he's making some moves out there.
Yeah.
The rider out of Destin, Florida, I believe, Brayton Krieglo.
Shoga Nagasawa, we saw our buddy Jim Hawley up here on the deck this morning.
Yeah.
Got 2 riders from Japan. They had to come over, stay in the United States the last few months to complete the areas and regionals. Good to see Shoma in the top 10. Jackson Vick looking for real estate, looking for running room, looking for daylight. Can't find any of it.
Anderson said not yet.
Oh, that was almost a little bit of a big miscue for Vick, but he is on the hunt. He is relentless in his attack right there.
Well, that check bounced cash only for second place right now. I can tell you that as we work our way into the 13-minute mark.
How about the creativity, though, for Vick to find that line?
Yeah.
It almost cost him. He almost went down, but he also almost made the pass.
Maddox Timmerman back there just now breaking in the top 10. He's a contender in here. He did not get the start he wanted, but lo and behold, he is on a tear right there. Moto Harris back there, Ryder Bloomquist, a couple of other Canvum Scoggin down there. These guys are very effective. They know how to ride this Supermini. Every one of those, the best 42 in the country in the Supermini 2 13-16. But the man carrying the flag is Easton Graves.
Rider out of Walker, Louisiana, looking at 1-1 scores. If he can hold on to this one. Skying out that jump, headed toward the beach.
Easton buzzed the tower.
Yeah, Easton Graves is gone, but here comes Jackson Vick.
Trying. Can he get cash?
He did get cash. Yep, that's the ATM machine.
That check did cash.
Check's cashed here, I can tell you that.
No credit on that one. Credit deserved right there for both those riders, though.
Yeah, Jackson Vick digging hard, but it took a while. Cash Anderson rode well under pressure. Damage is done. It is a, get ready for it, 18-second lead for Graves. And we're not even halfway through this thing.
Wow, Vic showed a lot of maturity. Like you said, Jason, he stuck it up in there. Could have been a disaster, but you have to risk it sometimes. But he was weighing the payoff early in this one. Knew there was 11 minutes left. Knew he was a little bit quicker, and showed a lot of maturity and patience and poise right there.
Look at Easton Graves go. I mean, first of all, you wouldn't even think the track was watered this morning. He's completely clean.
No. That's his uniform the rest of the event right there. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he can wear his kit all day.
No, we've been talking a lot about the red boots. Have been dominant this week. Okay, he's got white boots, but when every other part of the gear is red, I think we could still claim it, to be honest. He just reversed it out. He went with the red on white instead of the white on red, and he said it. He's out for blood. He's going with it all red gear for a reason, putting a little spice on it with the podium.
I like the look.
Well, he scores 101 for fashion style. I'll tell you that right
good.
now. That red and white looks great.
I like the look. RJ back in the day, when that Fox gear broke out with that red Fox gear, with them white boots.
Yep. We were actually talking to, I was doing a podcast with Two Hip yesterday, talking about the 87 Coliseum. Had gear just like that from Fox.
Yep.
Came from last to first. Looked just like it. Easton Graves probably does not know anything about that because sadly that race is a lot longer. Don't do the math, people. Do not do the math on how long ago 1987 was. And we're talking about a rider here in Graves who is 15 years old. Anyway, looks good whether it's 2026 or 1987. Grabbing a gear there past the mechanics area. So Graves, he said his goal was to win all 6 motos. He was off to the races. He won his first 2, but then he took a penalty for doubling a triple with a yellow flag out, 5-position penalty. Second moto of the next class, said he had some engine problems, only finished 3rd. So this is the class he's got to put the focus into now because he's got a 5.3 in Supermini 1. Here he's looking at 2. What he's got?
Pair of pocket aces.
Pair of pocket aces.
That's right, and that is the best hand that you can have going into the 3rd moto. And you want 3. You can always win with those 3 aces right there and get her done.
Aces, yep.
That's the best hand in the house.
We're not going to see many of those this year.
No. Maybe Brandon Haas.
Yeah. Almost every
Anna
second
Jameson's
moto
got a roll going.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's going to be a few.
Jaden Smart's been rolling, but for the most part, we've seen chaos.
Yeah, and you're right.
Motos.
Those second motos have just been a flip-flop of the scoreboard.
That 3rd moto is always the charm here at the Dude Ranch.
Look at Elliott Boucher here in the 35 West Kane, closing in on Cash Anderson. Boucher's rolling through Storyland. Wants podium.
Enzo Timmerman now brings her back in there. Maddox Timmerman in the 9th. No, Enzo Timmerman is not here.
Hopefully he's watching. That's his cousin.
Yeah,
Hopefully
that's his cousin.
Watching.
So, hey, there's the love going out for those guys.
Hoping to get Enzo back at the races. Had a concussion. Is that Colorado? Is that High Point?
I think it might have been. It was early. It might have been round 3. Yeah, might have been 3.
Haven't seen him back at the races. Enzo's last year's AMA Nikki Hayden Horizon Award winner.
Yes.
Oh, we got a rider just getting back up in the sand.
Want to make sure he's okay.
Yep.
20 miles of bad road. You got to be careful over there.
Boucher on the 35, looking inside. Close it in on Anderson. Scan that flow code right there. It's the St. Jude Lapathon. Have your friends and family pledge a few bucks per lap completed.
Absolutely.
That money will go right to the St. Jude Cancer Children's Research Hospital. And Elliott Boucher is looking for a place to make a move.
There he is, coming out of the Bermuda Triangle. Buzzes the old announce tower. And here they go in front of the billboard. It's still going to be Cash Anderson holding off the attack of Elliott Boucher. But how long, Megawatt, can he do that?
Well, I got to tell you, it's kind of up to him. The momentum's coming from behind. The pressure's coming. Ride smart. Be consistent here. We're down to 7.5 minutes. Hit your marks. And I can tell you this much. If you stay consistent and don't make any mistakes, you're just going to put the pressure on him, and he's going to have to do the work.
Yeah, and Anderson held up pretty strong with Vic. Now you see Vic has marched away, but Anderson's not going to make it easy. You see the white helmet there and that neon green gear. He's holding on to 3rd at the moment. Let's see what Anderson delivered. 4th in Moto 1. So he doesn't want 4th again. He wants some medals.
It's getting close. So in the out of the 10 Commandments now in the Storyland. Both riders now side by side. There they are. Just a little bit of edge by Anderson coming out of that turn there into Storyland.
You imagine going home with a whole bunch of 4th place finishes at Loretta's? You're like, dude, give me the bronze, man. So it is on the line right now.
We'd have a ticker tape parade in my house.
Yes.
4th place finishes.
Hey, you know what they say in the Olympics? The 2 happiest, the winner and the bronze.
Yes.
Second is like, all I did was lose. The bronze is like, thank gosh, I got a medal.
Yeah.
The winner, he's happy he won.
I love
4th place, he wants that bronze. So you can see he's fighting for it. He's actually stretched it a little bit.
You have to fight for it.
Yep.
You can never give up.
And Boucher's had plenty of success here at Loretta's. He knows what it's all about, and he is close right back up to him.
All right, Cash Anderson, you got to get that outrigger out there. You got to choose your lines wisely in the Bermuda Triangle. To the inside, a little stall right there, though. He didn't go through there silky smooth and clean. That gave a little momentum to Boucher.
Yeah, there was a hiccup in the giddy-up right there, and all of a sudden, Boucher closes up onto the rear fender. Looks like right now, he may be getting ready to pull the trigger, and I think that's what we're about to see.
Well, there he is. He dips to the inside. Boucher goes wide. He tries a momentum slingshot. Here they come right in front of the Yamaha Mechanics area. It's still going to be Cash Anderson, Elliott Boucher. We're watching on Flow Racing.
Good job hanging in there, Wes. Everybody's got to deal with the pressure. Sometimes you got through it. So did Cash Anderson. That little bobble in the Bermuda Triangle did not cost him. To the inside, Boucher jumped for it, almost got there, showed him a wheel, not enough.
Anderson cool as a cucumber right now.
Yeah.
That guy's taking enough pressure to make a diamond.
You got Sam Hawk there in 5th. Matthias Thompson 6th. Brayton Craiglow.
Oh, a little bit of pedal, a little bit of bobble there. And that gives new life to Elliott Boucher. Knock, knock, knock on the door, Cash Anderson. You look through the peephole. It is Elliott Boucher now.
Man, and Anderson had just stretched it out a little bit. That mistake, he lost the gap. Boucher, 2 different lines as they head back from Storyland.
Oh!
Boucher with the triple. Is it enough? Yes, it is. He's got 3rd.
Boucher saw a little crack in Cash Anderson's armor right there with that leg out, the dog paddle, and he says, I want somebody. Can Anderson respond?
And, you know, that was the chink he was looking for. He was sitting back there waiting for a little bit of mistake. Saw that half whack knack right there as he went through the ruts, got that foot off the peg. And that's exactly what Boucher was looking for, able to close the gap. But once he did that, Wes, made the move.
Woo! He tripled. He said, this might risk and reward. I'm going for the triple.
Yeah, it was time to move.
So that's going to set the podium possibly with 4 minutes to go. Graves, Vick, and Boucher. Anderson 4th. Hawk, Thompson, Craiglow, Temmerman, Moss. Leba had the whole shot, is now in 10th. Looking at the numbers here, that is the 25 of Thompson dealing with Craiglow.
Graves still holding that 16-second gap on Jackson Vick. Boucher, Anderson, Hawk, Thompson, 2-lap board out. 2 more laps.
You know, Jason, things heated up literally in the afternoon yesterday. Got into those low 90s.
Yeah.
Going to see much of the same. So a blessing for these early classes out here today. Going to have a little more moisture in that track. Going to have a little cooler temperature first thing. Yeah. But just like we saw yesterday, things going to get steamy here this afternoon.
I like Megawatts live eye weather report. That is perfect. I love it. Oh, what are we doing? Spraying for mosquitoes
right now. Yeah.
Spraying for mosquitoes out there.
Got bike problems there.
Yeah, tough break for that young man. He's trying to get it moving.
Got the smoke screen up where the other riders
that is a tactic, maybe.
Okay. I don't know if it's a tactic to get to the finish, but it will make it tougher on the riders behind him.
Now, if Easton Graves has that going on with a 16-second gap, trying to act like incognito, then.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Cash Anderson, throw that smoke screen out there.
I mean,
I'm kidding. His bike's fine.
Nah, he's great.
The 29 of Craiglow, man, he's in a battle right now.
A three-man battle right there going on.
Thompson and Temmerman. So you've been noticing that, Wes Kane and Enzo. I did it myself. I did it, man.
I did it.
Maddox Temmerman is moving up, and he's trying to make the move right here.
We call this a 3-way melee as they work their way down into this left-hander through the sand, up and over the anthill. Look out. Action is alive and well back in that 5th place.
Maddox Temmerman got 1 pass now. He used the inside of the sand. So Temmerman's made up a spot.
2-man enter. 3-man enter. 1-man lead.
Wow, that's next level. Not even 2-man enter.
Next level.
3-man enter, 1-man lead. Well, I'm telling you, Temmerman, he wants to be that one. Well, he's got 2 more riders he can pass. Look out. It's all starting to tighten up here. Sam Hawk.
White flag now. That's that urgency when that flag comes out.
Except for this guy. He is in cruise mode right now. Easton Graves had him on radio Fox the other night. Told us that the dirt bike racing is going pretty well. He rides at the sandbox. So they've been struggling with starts. And none other than Ken Roxon, who has no reason to go to the track in the summertime, goes to the sandbox just to help him do starts for Loretta's. That's pretty cool.
Huge. Yeah, you better believe that.
Champion of Supercross.
Really big.
Yeah, man.
One thing the 94 can do, start.
Yeah,
Another
exactly.
thing he can do,
There's
finish.
probably a lot of things that
You know,
Ken Roxy can do.
you
if
better
put
believe it.
Like if he wanted to just shift and go, hey, I'm going to drive some race cars, or I'm going to drive some race boats. Like a Pastrana, he could just do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, just an incredible athlete.
Yeah.
So to have that kind of tutelage, I don't know if even Ken Roxon could give you advice for this. He's got a wall of lap riders on the last lap.
It would probably be...
Kenny's dealt with a few of those these days.
Yeah, that's true.
No doubt
Better at
about
that
it.
than most, too.
Oh, shoot.
I wonder if Graves, with the giant lead, is even going to bother passing these guys.
Well, let him go. They're going to get another lap.
Here's your answer.
Yeah, exactly. He's sitting back there. And here's what I love, man. We say all the time that at Loretta's there's always a battle. I don't even know what position that is, but those dudes are going for it on the last lap.
Yeah.
Oh, checkered flag is out. And Graves does what he said he was going to do.
There it is.
Crushed him in this second moto.
Put it down.
Well, guys, I got to tell you, great way to start off Friday morning. No doubt about it.
Now you know what's about to happen after this podium here.
Going to be championship time after this in the B class. Jackson Vick takes second. He's on the outside looking in. If Graves slips up even a bit in that third moto, could be Jackson Vick's title. He's got a pair of seconds. Elliott Boucher third. Easton Graves made it look as easy as it can at a race of this ilk.
And
Took the lead
again,
quickly and cruised.
Graves has that coveted 0-0 up there in that last column.
Yeah, you know, Damon Bradshaw used to say, love winning with a dirty front number plate, but yeah, 0 passes needed to be made. Didn't get passed by anybody. You won. That's not bad either.
Said, how's 0-0? It's perfect. That's how 0-0
Yeah, we got
is.
1-1 is pretty tough. 0-0 is pretty tough. I didn't need to, dude, I led right from the start. I'm good. Yeah. There's the results brought to you by Rocky Mountain ATVMC. Boucher, third. Cash Anderson, great ride for fourth. Hawk holds off Craiglow and Temmerman in that last lap battle for fifth. Thompson, Moss, and Nagasawa, the Japanese rider. Well done, gentlemen. Jim Holly finishes up in the top 10 in his first visit to Loretta Lynn's ranch.
And that brought to you by our good friends at Rocky Mountain, ATVMC.com. We got some highlights coming up on Flow Racing, Amsoil Rapid Replay. Jason.
I just saw that Graves slipped out of the rut coming out of the gate. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. I would think not, but the start was still good. Watch him around the outside in the red gear. Takes the lead away from the 17 of Leba, who had the whole shot, and he was gone. Here's Jackson Vick working his way forward, putting pressure on Cash Anderson. Anderson held tough for a while, a couple of little mistakes, and this one right here allowed Boucher to get close, and Boucher pulled the triple to move into third.
Easton Graves said, who needs red boots? Nothing to it but to do it.
I mean, white boots are still clean, too.
Stormtrooper looked good.
That's right. They don't have to wash that stuff. He was gone. So we're set up for the podium here in the final second moto of the week. Easton Graves looking good, both in the results column, the gear, the style, everything else. .450B will be the next class. That'll be moto number 3.
And you always get a mood swing. You always get a tempo swing when we get into those last motos, man, when round 3 finally kicks off. And we can feel it right here in the booth.
Well, another thing we learned from Osborne and Nicoletti, they raced at 7:30 in the morning yesterday, and Osborne said he had to wake up at, I think, 5:25 a.m. to get his proper warm-up, get the bike ready, go to the burnout area, get into staging, pick his gate. He had to wake up 2 hours before the moto, so I would imagine these guys on the line doing the same thing.
When your proper warm-up includes a 6-mile run,
well, yeah,
I believe that.
Yeah, Phil said he did 12 minutes on a bicycle. Exactly like, what? Only 12 minutes? Come on, man. And we're going to send it down to Sophie Phelps, multi-time champion here at Loretta's, on the podium.
Hey, guys, I'm down here on the podium. I've got Easton Graves with me. Give it up for the moto winner, ladies and gentlemen. Easton, well done. Sitting on 1-1 moto scores in this class. What did it take today?
A good night's sleep for sure. I got that, and then a good start is really needed. So I spun out of the gate, but I ducked in tight, and I came out about fourth, and I just bombed the outside around everyone and got into the lead. And immediately within like 2 laps, I put 10 seconds on them with my sprint pace. And then after that, I got halfway, and my trainer Rob told me keep going and don't stop. And yeah, I just had to keep it going and watch for the lapper because there's some hazards.
Well, you're certainly establishing yourself as a top Supermini rider. What is your mentality going into Moto 3?
Execute my star a little better and go out there and put some more solid sprint laps down. And yeah, that's all it's going to take to become the champ.
Well, it seems like you're ready. Easton, who would you like to thank?
My mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, all my friends and family. I have a bunch of family back home that wasn't able to make it. So they're back home watching on Flow Racing. And Team Husqvarna, Lynx, Pro Taper, Dunlop, Bees Moto Lab, Monster Army, Monster Mike, Fox, Alex, Connor, Matt, Danny over at Bell, Scott Goggles, Garmin, Lynx Racing, Astrict, Ethica, and everyone else that helps me out. And Moto Sandbox, my trainer Rob, my fitness trainer Brandon, my mechanic Landon, Georgie, Jake, and they all helped out so much yesterday with the bike problem. So stoked with that and ready to put on a clinic these next 2.
Give it up for him. That is your Moto winner, Easton Graves. Now we'll welcome up our silver medalist. If we could get Jackson Vick up to the podium. Give it up for Jackson Vick. Well done, Jackson. You are stacking podiums here this week at the ranch. What did it take today?
Got off to an absolutely terrible start. Was probably like 10th first lap. Had to make passes. Had to be really aggressive and just made my way up. Kept it smooth and just brought it home.
And how are you feeling going into Moto 3?
I feel pretty good. It should be later on, so that's whenever I'm better. It's not wide open. Everyone can go fast. So yeah, I'm ready for that one, and I'm ready to go.
And who would you like to thank, Jackson?
My mom, my dad, Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, Mother F, JK Cycles, Adventure Moto, 6D, 100%, Canvas, Andrew, Michael, Rival Inc., Jeff Cernick, MX Tire, Rob Fox, Dunlop, Fuel Factory, Dope Moto Parents, my sisters, JG Vic Consulting, Enzo, everyone else, thank you so much.
Jackson Vick, silver medalist. All right, now to hand out our last moto for second, last medal for second motos. We're looking for our third place finisher. Give it up for Elliot Boucher.
Go, Elliot!
Elliot, way to go. You dealt with pressure that entire moto. How did you manage to keep that third place?
Well, I got off to a good start and then almost got cleaned out in the first turn and had to work through some kids and then battle for the podium on the last 3 laps.
Well, you pulled it off, and how are you feeling going into Moto 3?
Oh, feeling great. Ready to do the same thing, get after it.
Sounds like a plan. Who would you like to thank?
Jesus Christ keep me safe. My mom, my dad, Gulf States, 6D, 100%, FXR, Factory Connection, my grandpa, my grandparents, both of them, my aunt and uncle for coming out, all my cousins, my brother, David, Blake, FXR, everyone, thanks so much.
Elliot Boucher! Give it up for him. Crowd down here loves Elliot Boucher. That's it for the podium. Back up to you boys in the tower.